Hey everybody, thank you for stopping by for my full face tutorial today. I've already done my eyes and my primer, so we're just going to go ahead and start with foundation. So I'm using the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation in Panna Cotta, which is number 130, and I'm using Too Faced Born This Way foundation in Snow. I like these because one is meant for dry skin and one is meant for oily skin, and so I really like the way it sets because I have combination skin and it's so full coverage, and I totally need that from acne scars, active acne I'm dealing with, and redness in my skin. So I'm using a damp beauty blender. You guys can use your favorite application, a brush or a beauty blender for this. That's totally up to you guys. And I'm just kind of dabbing everywhere, making sure it's all blended. Staying away from that middle of eyebrow area because concealer will go on there after I do my brows and it gets cakey if it's foundation then concealer. So now I'm using the ColourPop Fair No. 5 concealer under my eyes, and as you guys can see, I'm really blending this out towards the cheekbone before I blend it up towards the lash line. I used to do my makeup, you know, with my eyeshadow first and then my face makeup after, and then I switched, and I really hated the way it looked when I put makeup on top of concealer. And so I kind of like blending it up towards and blending it in with the concealer and doing my eyes first now. So just doing the other eye, and I am using a smaller damp beauty blender right now as well. Sorry if my voice sounds weird, you guys. I've had like this weird throat thing, and this is a one-take voiceover, so if I stutter, sorry about that. So now we're going to take our Too Faced setting powder after this and set under our eyes. I really like this setting powder because it is super silky and you can build on top of it, which is nice. A lot of them kind of make bronzer, have weird lines and stuff, but I love this stuff. Alright, so I'm using my Body by Marie Cosmetics bronzer in Instant Sexy. I'm taking this kind of very loose, I wouldn't say it's completely loose, angled Morphe brush, and I'm just lightly going in circular motions around my cheekbone. It may seem like I'm pressing kind of hard, but I'm really pressing really lightly. I'm doing the same swirling motions along my jawline, and I'm going to do the same on the other side and continue onto the top of my forehead. I like the way that the powder contouring looks. It's just softer. I feel like the liquid foundation contouring is just a little bit harsh and it takes so much time to blend out, so this is just a little bit easier and softer. So on the forehead, I use a lot less bronzer just because I have a shorter forehead. It's not too, you know, I don't need to contour it too much up there, but I do still use a little, but a little less than I do on the cheeks. I actually have no product on my brush right now other than residual, and I'm just going to run along the sides of my nose. I don't want it to be too harsh, but I want it to give my nose just a little bit of the definition, and I'm going to go underneath too, just to naturally let it show me where I need to highlight. Also on the bottom of the lips too, that just gives you a little more plump look on the bottom. So now I'm using a dry, some people like to use a damp one for this, but a dry beauty blender to go ahead and, I guess this is kind of carving out my cheekbones, but honestly it just kind of sets it a little better and gives it a little more of a definition, but don't expect this to completely like make it harshly angled. And I'm also going in and just tapping where I know I crease throughout the day when I smile. And also on my nose, I get a little bit oily. So just going to put the brows on. That's in a different video. If you guys want a brow video, just let me know. And also, I'm taking a brush with no product on it just to sweep off that translucent powder everywhere. So as you can see, I mean, it kind of contoured me a little more there, but really it's just to set the jaw. So I'm going to take my Tarte blush in Party. It has like 3 R's in it. And I'm going to go ahead and blow it off. I'm tapping. I'm not even swirling to get too much product. And I'm literally barely touching my face with this and swirling around. I'm totally lightly touching, as light as possible, you guys. Blush can get way too pink if you try to put it on there harshly. So now I'm going to take this Forever Lit color from Anastasia's Glow Kit. And I'm going to go ahead and use my Mario Badescu spray. I try different setting sprays all the time. This one has been a favorite of mine, and I'm just going to lightly, you guys, don't do this harshly, just go ahead and add this product onto my face. With setting spray, it's pretty harsh right away and it gets a little hard to move, so maybe practicing without setting spray would be the best, and then go from there. So I'm just running onto my cheekbones, following where I feel like I have the natural highlight. And I'm going to go ahead and move on to my nose. I'm just doing the tip and then moving a little farther up to just go ahead and do a little on the bridge. I'm not drawing a line all the way down my nose. And also just doing the top of the lip. This adds volume and also just a little extra pop on top of your lipstick. And the bottom and the chin just to define. Now you can see where that bronzer has really helped me under my bottom lip. So now I'm going to do the same thing with the spray, and I'm using a smaller brush to run along my eyebrow and just give me a little bit of glow under there. Same with the tear ducts. Just going to go ahead and dip in the product again and use that to brighten up in the eyes. You can add as much as you want here. You can add a gold. You guys can use whatever. This is personally my favorite highlight right now. I like the icy colors going around these days. So now I'm just going to pop my lips on, and thank you guys so much for staying tuned for this full face tutorial. I know it was quick. I'm trying to put out more quick videos for you guys, so stay tuned, subscribe to my channel, hit the notifications button because my videos come out all the time and I can't really plan because I work full time. But have a great day, you guys, and I hope to see you soon. Let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see.